Hello, so I'm going to talk about deformed cubes today, and this is sort of a continuation on doing base cubes. This is just to get you used to the idea of creating like everything else in the world that isn't a cube, but at least you have a basic understanding of what the cube was. So remember when I originally taught this to everybody, I was talking about you'll draw this Y in the isometric perspective for the cube. Once you draw those three lines, every other line you draw will be parallel with one of those three lines. Now, if you just go right ahead and finish the cube from here, you've got your parallel vertical sides, three parallel depth, and parallel width. So that's my cube. Now, to deform the cube, this is best in pencil, but I'm doing it in pen just to show you. You couldn't do it in pen. You'll extend any one of those lines, and then you kind of have to figure out where the shape is traveling in that deformation. So if I want to make half of this backside kind of stretch out that way, so this bottom edge would continue, then I'm going to have a vertical edge back here, and then it's going to come back, but it's going to be parallel with this bottom, and then that would be erased if it was pencil. If it's pen, I don't have that option. So that just coming back. But right now this is flat. It has no width like the cube does. So I have to draw a width, however wide I want it to be. And the width is going to be parallel with that. However far that goes over. And then it's got to come back into the shape. Like that. So I sort of deformed it going out that way. Deforming it in, again, this is much better in pencil because you can erase. So if I could erase that, then that would be ideal. But there, I added onto it. Now if I was going to cut something away from it, same idea. All my lines have to be parallel with one of the existing lines. So if I'm going to take away this bottom corner, parallel with that edge, vertical line, and then I would just erase those two lines, and that would take away that side. If it was a side like facing me, I would end up seeing an inner edge because there is an inner corner here. You just can't see it because it's behind it. So part of this is rationalization and looking at it and seeing what looks right. Let me just do one more corner. So that's parallel at the bottom. There's my height. This is going to have cutting in that way, parallel with that, and then cutting down again. Now, if I erase that, I would see the inner edge here, and it would be going parallel to that. And this edge, I would see that side going parallel with that. And then these lines here would be erased. So that would be the new bottom footprint would be here and here, and then we'd see kind of the shape of the opening up there. So hopefully that's a good reminder, quick run through on deformed cubes. If you have any questions, please let me know.